over the form with you. This is going to be his tablet. First thing to do is put 226 up there. This is kind of our checkout agreement. You excited about the tablet? Yeah, kind of cool. Change the name. Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to go over, today's date is the 16th, I think. I'm just going to kind of go over these responsibilities in general. First of all, I have 10 grandchildren, so I know a little bit about pre-K mindset. And so everything's an excellent. So we have a case for it. So number one, we're just asking that parents do the normal thing you do with, don't let him put it in the toilet, don't let him dance on the screen. We've got all the other stuff because mine just, when they're done, they drop it. So we're okay with that. That's not a problem. We understand that that's the situation we're putting it in. So if something happens, just let us know, and we will give you a loaner and get the one you have fixed. So it's not an issue. You're not responsible for any cost or anything else like that. But we do, like all good parents, pay attention to what they're doing and not putting it in the microwave or something like that. It's crazy. My kids, it always amazes me what they can get into that you would never in your wildest imagination. So that's basically the way we're going to handle any kind of damage. If it's lost or stolen, we need to know immediately so that we can get some look into it. Now what we'll have to do if it's like comes up missing is we have a resource officer who will have to do an investigation, and then we can file insurance on that so that it will still not be a problem. The last thing is if there's the only thing on here is just regular educational software. It doesn't look like it is a Galaxy Tab 2, but none of the regular programs, if you have other equipment that you had a tablet before, there's a bunch of stuff on there. That's not on this one. The only things on this is educational software. Now, having said that, do you have other children in the system? Okay, so you know that every child has a laptop, and so we have.
Can we walk him there? He's got a game. There was a game that is more than this first one.
He's not going to go by himself.
I'll go with him. Would you go with me to play a game?
You go over and play a game?
What if you walked with us?
Like, go, Daddy.
Going?
Like, go. Yeah, you got to go, Daddy.
Oh, I'll take him in. Well, let Daddy stay here and Mom can go.
You going to go, Daddy?
What
Of course not.
Come on, you can stay here. We're just going out here.
Okay. So the story on this is there is a whole series of software on here, but there's other software, there's layers of things, and some of the programs go all the way to the end and then they say they're locked and you can't go any further. Our kindergartners last year managed to unlock it. Not supposed to be able to do that. So we've upgraded the security, but on this number 5 where we say if you're having a technical issue, that also means if you start seeing your child take photographs or talk through the microphone or odd, like the internet, there's no internet access in this, then we need to know, and we'll reset it and redo the passwords and know that we can keep them from doing that. And then our responsibilities, do you have any questions about your responsibilities? Basically, we want to, if you have any issues, just call us and we'll get it worked on. And you're not, we understand completely that kids are hard on things.
Yeah.
So, so we take that. Now our responsibilities, we're going to be, give you the tablet, we'll give you technology support. I would like to, this is the other sheet I think you got in the packet, which one of the things I want to emphasize is that you're on the off-campus program, but Robbie Worthy is your pre-K teacher. And she is going, she is in the morning with a class, and in the afternoon, she is gonna be working with the parents that are off-campus parents. So, I don't know whether you've gotten this, but this is gonna be one of the ways we're gonna connect with her and do that. But we're gonna have weekly things to come to. You don't have, you can come to any one that you want to. There's also ones that are from 5 to 6, so you can get there after school. We want to encourage you to come to at least once a week to one of those. And there's 2 reasons for that. One is so that we can get your child accustomed to the building, the teachers, a routine, some of those other kinds of
He's
things.
definitely gonna need it.
Yeah.
He's a little shy, isn't he?
Yeah.
She
And
had to
then-
stay and play the game with him, so.
He'll have other kids to work with a tablet. I mean, I think if you've seen these kids. And also, the other thing that's gonna happen is when you come in the building, as I said, there are gonna be levels of software. We may push an update out to this. We will tell you that if that's the case. But we wanna get all the tablets, because there's about 300 pieces of software we're gonna look at. And the kids will go through all 300. And by the end of February, they may need more things to look at. So they are on here. We just unlock them and let the kids go from there. But that means they need to be in there. So the only other thing, if you'd fill out the back part here, yeah, and then sign it, and then we'll just take a tour of your tablet, which is this one right here.
Yeah, Brandy had to stay with him. Now, do I know? I know Brandy, I was her high school counselor.
Oh,
You didn't go to Henley, did you?
I went to middle school. I went when he was principal.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's how old it was all.
Alright, well, I knew Brandy real well, and I just didn't recognize your face, so I guess I feel better, because I shouldn't have, should I?
And during school just means after school from 12 to 5. And if you're available all different times, then you can put all different times.
But I know I work
Mm-hmm.
10 to 7 every day.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes 11 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
But so I'd have to be like when I come in,
Mm-hmm.
it had to be I don't know when my day is off.
We're gonna have. I guess it would be before you. We're gonna accommodate it. Okay. We're learning about this. We're gonna set up meetings so that everybody will be able to get here at least once.
Does Brandy work during the day, or she work?
She works mostly in closing too.
Does she?
Okay. So if you'll sign the front, we'll get that out of the way. And this is going to be your tablet, and we'll just take a little tour of it. So first of all, if you turn it so the Samsung thing is at the bottom, this is a protective tablet, and I've already discovered the children were trying to take it off. It's not easy to get off. We don't want it off. It's there to protect the tablet. But it's also an advantage because I use this without the thing over Christmas with my kids, and the speakers tend to project the sound out this way, and so if you were in a room where there's a little Christmas cheer going on, it's very hard to hear some of the stories, and there's all kinds of sounds engaged in this because children are engaged with sounds. With this on, if you'll notice, it projects it like speakers, so you're facing you, and it's a big advantage. So those are the speakers on the front. These two are microphones, which if you see your child using them, that's when you come in and tell us they've broken the code. And on the back, there's a camera. And again, if they're taking photographs, we need to know about it. And there's an infrared sensor, which is used for a lot of odd things. And there is a headphone jack here, which maybe if you're driving in the car and you have a headphone jack, stick it in there and they can just do it on that. Keep the craziness down. These are probably what you're going to use most. This is the volume for the sound, and then if you press on this, you should see your stuff come up. There it is. And so let me just kind of go over some of these, categories of things. You'll notice there's a ton of stuff at the top. These are all videos. They're books. They're things about different. You got it. So these are all the top things. So like if you press any one of these, and I can't ever get back to the same one twice. They're all different. They're not by the same people. They're all engaging.
They're out there again.
And, well,
Okay, listen up. Here's how we make the donuts.
okay, so you can press the button to get back like you already discovered. I can't ever get back to the same one, but I know for a fact that my kids know how to
They
do that.
know exactly.
They know how to do that. And they will go through, as I said, there's 300 programs on here. They'll have hit every one by the time we get to the unlocking more. So it's totally engaging. And the good news is, from I know as a dad, you know, they want to hear the same story 5 different times, over and over and over again. The tablet can do that. Now, so down at the bottom, there are different ones. They're colored. And they cover a wider range of stuff. I mean, there's, you know, the basic alphabet, which is our monkey thing, and it's very simple.
H. Horse.
And so those are basic functions. There's coloring, there's putting together puzzles, there's different books. I mean, one of my favorites is they have books that are unlike the ones you... So this is... So they actually read the books to the kids. So you can make the connection between the word, the person, and the book. And now there are some of these. There's another level of sophistication.
Phonics Monster. Book 1. Unit 5.
So you can begin to get an idea that there's a book 2 and there's a unit 6, and these are the ones where you're going to go through several steps, and then it's going to say it's going to have the other end locked. And but these have a lot of stuff to do. You can you know, you can draw. It actually has you draw the letter on the screen, and there's a whole set of stuff. So there's a wide variety of software on here that all of it's educational. And so that's kind of it. And it'll turn off by itself, you know, if the kid just leaves it, which is what they're going to do. It turns off by itself. It has about 6 hours of battery life, 6 to 8. And you have the plug here. This is your plug. You know, obviously what I would do is what I do with my cell phone is plug it up somewhere high so they can't get to it. And then leave the thing plugged in and just charge it overnight. And it's Samsung to Samsung, and you plug it in. And you'll have it, and I just leave it and let it go off. So do you have any questions about all that? It's very exciting. All of our kids are just, you know, you can see that they're very engaged in this. But what the other thing we want to do is, Ms. Moody's going to need to take you through the stuff. I'm going to go see what she's up to.
I just got some John Hancocks to get from you, okay? This is because he's, if he does come up here and he's with us, you know, he is part of our pre-K program, and so we have to get the same kind of paperwork that we get from the people who are here every day. So this is just our handbook, and you remember handbooks from school, so, and I already put his name up there, so see his sign there. If you have internet. It's just,
I don't have it at home, but I have it.
we'll just put no, so we'll know that you don't have it at home though. That's okay. And then this is just the home language survey that we have to put it in their file. And it's just asking you what language, I'm sure it's English. So just check English on those. And what does he speak most often? And then spoken at home. our parent student compact, and it just says, you know, what we're responsible for. We're gonna provide you with the best opportunities to learn that we can, and that y'all will do the same. And you are by being here, you know, and getting in this, and these responsibilities. And then, the other thing I'm gonna tell you about is Miss Robbie has, and Brandy may wanna do this, she may not be the texting type, I don't know, does she text?
She does, I don't even have a
Yeah.
phone.
Okay.
If you wanna get in touch with me, you call her.
I
That's
got
the way
you.
I see it.
I got you. So I will give this to her, and what this does is that she don't text, you won't know, but like me, I'm a shopper, so like I signed up for a Hibbets text, you know, so when they have a sale going on, and it texts me automatically, that's kind of what this does. When Miss Robbie has an announcement to make, it'll text all of the people that sign up for it automatically and say, you know, the session on Wednesday is going to be canceled, or we're going to have an extra session on, you know, next Tuesday night, please come and bring time to life, just stuff like that, you know. So I'll show that to Randy. And then this is the new calendar, and I know Dr. Price mentioned to you that we'd like for him to come up here, and it kind of seems to me like Jacob's really attached
Yeah.
to Randy and saying you. So, he, you know, next year at kindergarten, it's gonna make it a lot easier if she can bring him, you know, to as many of these as she can. But if y'all can't get here during the day, if she can bring him, it'll get the dates on it, it'll be down in the newsletter. But, on every other Thursday from 5 to 6. Okay, and he will bring his tablet with him on the mornings, and, they'll do fun activities, like they're gonna do, bedtime stories and have cookies and milk next Thursday night, so, yeah. And so that will just kind of help him get used to, Miss Robbie and get used to the school, and, you know, being around other kids and stuff, it's good for him, so. Anyway, so that's the calendar, and that's the text thing. Those both are right. They're finishing, they're on the second one, so they should be, but just a few more minutes. And I know Jessica different.
Yeah, that's my second sister.
Okay.
got a baby
So that's your
sister in there,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Well, who's the baby?
Heather.
I remember Heather. I remember Heather too. Yeah. I guess I remember. I had her.
Well, my last year of school was when he was principal.
That's before they enforced that you couldn't drop out before you're 17. You know,
Well, I didn't really drop out. I just,
you get in a little trouble.
A lot.
Oh, okay, okay.
but
Sounds
learned
like
from my
you're on the
mistakes.
right track.
Oh yeah, I've been on the right track for a while.
That's great to hear.
I don't have
Sometimes it
budget.
takes somebody's long to grow up and
Yeah.
And then we were kids and we realized all that stuff that we were being told and we're like, "Oops." So. Brady.
Seems like you have a nice young man.
Yes.
He's,
Yeah, you have another one too, don't you?
Yeah,
I'm her
it's
friend
Jalen.
on Facebook, so.
Jalen.
first grade, did you say?
First grade, yeah.
Second.
Second grade,
Second
second
grade.
grade.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, because she's my friend on Facebook, so I see her, she puts pictures and stuff. So,
Oh, cool.
yeah, that's great. This is yours to keep. I'm gonna put this in here, all the paperwork. And-
Yeah, I see Mr. Gooden a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he goes
I
out
haven't
there
seen
to
him in
Walmart
a long
lot.
time. He's still living out in the county.
I think so.
Yeah.
He comes out there to Walmart all the time. Gets some car shows.
Now, Dwayne, McFarland, he
Yeah.
worked there, but
Yeah.
they moved, didn't they?
Yeah, he moved to Hill City.
I always liked Dwayne, was he a,
Yeah.
he seemed like he was a good worker. He and his wife moved, I think, I don't know, did he transfer, like to
Yeah,
Walmart
he
there?
transferred. Yeah.
And I think his wife maybe got a job there, that was why they,
Yeah, she went to be